cannot thank you enough for setting the absolute absolute highest bar in my mind for the way a man should treat, honor, and love me. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see you. Love, your baby girl. Nice.
You like it?
Wow.
Do I look like a desert princess?
You certainly do. I am freaking out.
And promises, how to be brave, how can I love when I'm afraid to fall, but watching you stand alone.
1 year and 1 day ago, we sat across the table from each other for the very first time. I knew right then, but even so, some have questioned us. Why so fast? What's the rush? And to that I say, this didn't happen fast. I've waited for you, Jason Stevens, for my entire life. Before I knew the color of your eyes or the waves in your hair, I knew it was you. Before your name was being coupled with weighty words like my boyfriend, fiance, or husband, I knew it was you. Before I knew where my head would hit your chest during a hug or the sound of your laugh, I knew it was you. You are a series of diligent and relentless prayers being realized in my life, and from the first date just 366 days ago, I knew it was you.
Do you remember our first date? I'm sure you do. But I think we may remember it for different reasons. The reason it paints such a vivid picture in my mind is because I knew that I had just met my wife. I had met someone whose smile instantly brightens any room, whose laughter is contagious, and joy for life is abundant, whose love for her family is only outweighed by her love for God, whose companionship is the biggest blessing that I could ever ask for in this life.
Some may or may not be familiar with the term kintsugi, which is the Japanese art of repairing broken pottery by pouring gold to mend the areas of breakage. I vow to fill and mend any broken pieces of your heart and soul with gold, to pour into you and into our marriage day after day, to strive to find the beauty in the mistakes, struggles, and hiccups life is bound to throw at us, and to celebrate them as a part of us. Every girl envisions, dreams, plans, and prays for this moment, and I'm so excited that you're the one that's at the end of my aisle. I love you. I'm excited to be your wife.
Madison, I am certain that there is no one in this life who could love me as well as you do. You constantly push me to be a better version of myself. You give me grace when I don't deserve it. And most important of all, you are without a doubt my best friend. I vow to be there for you through the trials and tribulations of life. I vow to hold your hand and walk beside you through unfamiliar places and unsure times. But most importantly, I vow to love you with all of my heart's devotion and never stop expressing my love for you. Oh, stop it.
This ring is a symbol
This ring is a symbol
of my never-ending love,
My never-ending love,
my never-ending commitment,
my never-ending commitment,
and my never-ending respect for you.
and my never-ending respect for you.
Now, Maddie, do you take Jason to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and in not so good times, for richer, for poorer, for as long as you shall live?
I do.
Jason, do you take Maddie to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and in not so good times, for richer, for poorer, for as long as you shall live?
I do.
Before God, family, and friends, I pronounce you husband and wife. Jason, you may kiss the bride.